Hey guys, Amy Wood here. I hope you guys are doing okay. I know a lot of families have had to evacuate. A lot of you are hosting relatives right now who are evacuation zone folks who've had to leave things behind. It's a stressful time, and I appreciate you watching tonight as we bring you the very latest. I've got this exclusive interview that I just completed with a guy who is out there right now on the Persimmon Ridge Fire fighting against the flames, but took his break time to talk to me and tell me how he too had to evacuate. In fact, he was in the middle of fighting all this stuff when he got the notice for his neighborhood, and he had to bolt and get somebody else to take his spot while he ran home. His wife and kids had gotten their stuff. He went home to get his essential things, charging cord, all the things that you would think you need, that you have to have. And they got out. They had about an hour notice or so, he says. So we're going to hear from him what it's like to be in his shoes, to be, fighting for everyone, but also for yourself. Like, it's just the most incredible story. So I want you to meet Hunter Crisp in a second. I also want to keep you up to date. There are now numerous lists and lists of the firefighting evacuation zones. So right now we have evacuations affecting people in Pickens County, Greenville County, Henderson County, Polk County, Rutherford County, Transylvania County, and the list goes on. There's a fire about 1,000 acres in Swain County as well. So if you're up in that region, check. But North Carolina has put together a map where you can look at your situation and you can see if you're in a green, red, or yellow zone. The green and yellow are like, stand by, you might have to leave, with yellow being closer to having to leave. And red is the stuff that's been told to go already. You've been told to evacuate. So if you're wondering, am I close to this? Is it going to maybe impact me? Go to those maps if you're in North Carolina. In South Carolina, follow all those pages. We're talking the Greenville, Pickens County emergency management pages are wonderful resources. Henderson County and Polk County and all those guys, they have that other map system to look at, even though they're associated with the South Carolina fire, which is ironic, right? But some of that is creeping up into their zone. I also want to tell you, do I have that number in here? I don't think I do. Darn it. There is a number that they put out today. Darn it. I thought I'd put this in here. I don't have it. But there is a number that they've put out today, and it's on my story on Instagram. And I'll put it in the comments here after I finish. And you should call that number in South Carolina if you have any concerns. Like, am I supposed to evacuate? Am I close to anything? You're seeing smoke or maybe seeing flames and you're like, should I leave? There's a number, and I'm going to put it, it's called the Table Rock Complex number, and I'll put that in the comments below. I'm so sorry that I don't have that because goodness gracious, I thought I had it, which is so weird. Okay, then we're going to get to this interview. This is a guy named Hunter Crisp. And again, he is a firefighter from North Greenville who is working that Persimmon Ridge fire. He's out there tonight. He got there at 8 this morning. He's going to be there till the morning tomorrow. That's what all these firefighters are doing. They are working their buns off for us. So listen to Hunter describe his unusual situation. So this is Hunter Crisp, everyone. And Hunter, I know you have been not only fighting with everyone to battle these fires, but you also have had to evacuate your place, right?
I have. I live in the community close by, and everybody in the River Falls community was evacuated last night. And it's kind of scary, It's close to home,
Yeah.
and it's different because I've fought a lot of fires in the past, and once it's close to home like this, it hits different.
Yes, sir. How are things going? I know you guys have you've been working the Persimmon Ridge fire, right? And that's the
That's
one that's
correct.
impacting your neighborhood.
That's correct.
Wow. So talk about how things went out there today.
So, my crew, we were on top of the mountain between Caesar's Head and Bald Rock, and we got a good knockdown. Um, we didn't let it cross over Gear Highway,
Good for
which is
you
a good
guys.
thing. But there's still spots across Persimmon Ridge and Lawton Road that you just can't get to it. You can't get the sufficient apparatus that they need. A lot of places are requiring airdrops, and airdrops are only during the day.
Yeah.
So I think the fire is going to be here for a little while longer than anybody wants,
Yes, sir.
unfortunately.
And you guys are tired, right? I mean, how many days have you been at this now?
So I was out here the initial night that it started into Monday morning, and then I got here today at 8 a.m. and I'm probably gonna be here tomorrow till tomorrow at a.m.
Yes, sir. And in terms of what you're doing right now, are you just on a quick break talking to me? I appreciate that so much.
So right now we're doing kind of like a small debrief slash rehab where everybody gets to, get snacks, eat food, kind
Yeah.
of kick back and relax for a few minutes.
Well, I hate I'm interrupting your time, but talk a little bit more about how unique it is, or is it unique? I mean, are you seeing a lot of folks that are fighting these fires that are in the same boat as you?
Yeah. So actually, one of the guys at the department that I volunteer with, his house is right in the line of the fire,
Oof.
and he I spoke with him a few moments ago, and he doesn't know anything about the house right now. So that's pretty scary for him, which he probably lives 5 minutes away from my house.
Wow. So you're close too. I mean, everybody's in danger with this. The smart thing, though, explain to people how important it is for them to get out. When you guys say it's time to go, when the authorities announce that, we really need people to move out and not delay, right?
Yeah, well, wildland fires are very unpredictable. Um, the wind can shift in a split second. Embers can fly, and it can land on your shingles, which is very flammable. So it's very important to get out.
And when it comes to what you guys did, you had a little bit of time, I guess. How much time did you have to get out? How much notice? And what did you take? What did you do? Like, what do you advise people to do?
Take your essential stuff, important documents, stuff that cannot be replaced.
Yeah.
Don't worry about stuff that can be replaced. Just get the essential stuff, birth certificates, stuff like that. Um, Maybe had a couple hours. Um, I was on shift at North Greenville when the notification come out. So I had to find somebody to come in to work for me so I can go to my house and get everything that I needed
Wow.
while my wife and kids already got everything that they needed. So
And where are
it's
they? Like, where are they with relatives and family that are helping out?
yeah, they are we're staying with my wife's aunt.
Nice.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of families coming to the rescue for a lot of people right now. There are hundreds of families in the same position as you, but they are not fighting the fire at the same time. I mean,
That's right.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, it's my home front, so I'm gonna do everything I can
Yeah.
to protect it.
Yeah, and if people don't think you guys are trying hard, you're an
We're trying
example of
very hard.
heck yeah.
Like I said, there's so many places that you cannot get by foot
Yeah.
at all. I'm talking steep inclines that dozers can't even get to.
And then all the trees from Helene and the mess from Helene too.
It has a lot of fuel, and it
Yeah.
is eating a lot.
Yeah.
And what I mean by eating a lot, with all the down trees and all the leaves and all the underbrush under the leaves, it's just creating that fuel for the fire just to grow and grow.
Well, I am thinking of you. Our viewers are thinking of you. The whole upstate is thinking of not just you. You are a representative, and I appreciate you talking to us because we don't get to talk to a lot of you guys. You're all so busy and it's so hard, but your situation was so unique. I really wanted to talk to you and thank you personally and for everybody. And to also please tell everybody how much we all appreciate what you guys are doing. It's really remarkable and so important.
I sure will.
Y'all are heroes. I know you don't like to
Thank you.
hear that, but you are.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Hunter Crisp, thank you so much. And you're with North Greenville Fire normally, but today you're part of this gigantic fire force.
That's correct.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you.
What a nice guy. Thank you, Hunter, for taking that time. It was his break. He could have relaxed, and instead he talked to 7 News. So thank you, sir, for taking that time and helping us understand. Meantime, I got the phone number up for those of you impacted by that Table Rock complex. That's the one that Hunter's working on with all of his fellow firefighters. And this is the one with the phone number 864-467-3428. Screen grab that if you need to so that you have it. If you are in the Greenville, Pickens, even Transylvania County, and some of those others. But North Carolina has a map, so that should help you up in North Carolina. But in South Carolina, we don't have that map yet. So you guys can look at this and not look, but call this if you have any doubts. If you're seeing flames or you're seeing smoke and you're like, I don't know, is it getting too close for comfort? Call them and ask if you should leave. They will have the current information. You just give them your address and they'll know what the situation is. All right, so I did want to have that number up for you guys. I do want to remind you there are current mandatory evacuations in numerous counties, including Pickens, Greenville, Henderson, Polk, Rutherford, Transylvania counties. There's also a fire up in Swain County that last I checked was about 1,000 acres. We should be getting some fresh updates from the authorities. It may already be out. I haven't had a chance to look, but the latest numbers on the fires may be coming out soon with what they think it got to today. They weren't able to do infrared as of the day before, so I don't know if they got to do, if they're going to get to do that tonight or if they got to do it last night to get a better sense of where things sit. But I know they're trying to get infrared up at night to really nail down where everything sits, but the winds have been preventing that from happening. So yeah, keep up to date, stay in the know, as they say. Go to my link if you want information about what to do if you have to evacuate. Go to my links in the bio. You know, they have the little place where you can go, and in there is something called In the Know. It's my newsletter, and I've been putting some good fire information. In fact, I'm getting ready after I finish this live to put together a new list. I'm going to call it like the fire checklist or shortcuts or something, and it's going to be all the basically everything I use to stay up to date, and it's going to be all in a row with all the different county websites, with all of the information. Like you could get your smoke forecast if it's coming in your area. It'll geolocate to where you are. You'll be able to get more information about what to do to protect your home. I've got a whole thing. I can give you a quick look. It's this list here that I'm going to be putting in that will give you lots of details about cleaning roofs and gutters of dead leaves, replacing loose and missing shingles, just a lot of detail of things you need to do to have your home not fireproofed, but as fire ready as it can be. God forbid something erupts near you. Right now we're in a fire situation where that's what they've had red flag alerts, because anywhere, an ember, a cigarette tossed out, whatever, could start a fire near your neighborhood, even though you're not close to this stuff in North Carolina. We're in a very delicate situation with fire danger right now across our region. So we have to be careful everywhere. There's burning bans. Don't make any mistakes, be careful out there. But yeah, so I'll have this kind of stuff in the newsletter, and that'll be coming out hopefully during the night. So if you go to bed, don't worry, but it'll be there in the morning when you get up. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. It's free. And in important times like this, it's good to have good sources of information, good information. So I'll keep you as up to date as I can on all the platforms, all the places, including your television set. And our website is always great, WSPA.com. I use it all the time. There's tons of stories on there right now. In fact, they did just put out a new list of the fires, so you can kind of run down. It's getting overwhelming, right? Like, how many fires are there? Well, we have that for you on WSPA.com right now. All right, have a great evening. Hang in there. If you're sheltering somewhere with family and friends, thank them for taking you in, and hang in there. We're all going to get through this together, and I hope you guys are doing okay. And if you want to message me privately, if you're struggling or having a hard time right now, feel free. I'm going to be scrolling and looking at my phone and looking at messages and writing up that blog post. So I'm available if you need me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. And thanks to Hunter one more time, and all the firefighters, all the first responders.